Today we left Osoyoos Lake Veterans Memorial Park in Oroville, Washington for our last stop on this 12-day camping trip, Steamboat Rock State Park, which is located 12 miles south of Grand Coulee on Highway 155. Come along as we explore the campground, climb to the top of Steamboat Rock, and watch a windstorm. Hey guys, we are here at Steamboat Rock State Park, which is just south of, excuse me, south of Grand Coulee, Washington, about 12 miles. It's a quite a large park. They've got like 4 main loops and multiple campgrounds in those loops, and a lot of them have full hookups, water, electric, sewer, so they're pretty nice. But we're going to be here for a few days. Hopefully I'm going to be able to climb up to the top of Steamboat, get up Steamboat Rock itself. So hopefully I'll have some of that video for you too. So come along, we'll take a look at the park here. I'm sure Campground Photos has been through and filmed every one, but I'll give you a couple little pictures showing you some of the stuff here. Okay, here's our site number 9. And you can see that it's a nice long site, paved parking area. And you can see even with my rig, I have plenty of room to park there. And we got a nice tree in there for shade. It worked out really well for the dogs to be shaded. And we'll take a little walk to the back of the thing, and we'll look down into the lower area where there are 3 other pods down there below in Sage Loop. Okay, here's the view from the back of our site looking down into the rest of Sage Loop. And there's 3 pods down there, and you can see they got a lot of shade trees down there. So this loop has quite a few trees in it. But it's a nice big downhill slope there, and great places for walking dogs. I mean, the back of the campsites here have a lot of room. I'll take a walk down there and show you the lower part of Sage Loop. Okay, walk down to the lower part here, and we're looking kind of south, but you can see the wide open green areas. They have a lot of big grass areas, and you can see the trees down here. So it's pretty nice. And there's three of these pods down here, which have a little circular drive in each of the pods. Now let me turn and take a look at the other direction. Okay, here's the other direction, looking at another one of the pods down that way. And yeah, you can see these nice big open areas. You also see a little trail down there starting, and that trail goes all through the park there. Let's walk a little closer and I'll show you. Yeah, here's the start of the trail in Sage Loop, and this trail goes between all of the loops, all 4 loops, and then it ends up down in the day use area. And so it's a great place to go for walks or bike rides and stuff. There are also other trails up through some of the sagebrush areas too that are just dirt trails that they have throughout the area there. But this is a nice paved path, and it's so you can see it's great for walking your dogs or riding bikes and that kind of stuff. Let's go down on the trail there. Here's what the trail looks like. As you can see, it's a nice little paved trail, and when you walk along them, you'll see these little side trails that go off. You can see that there, and usually those go down to the lake. So let's follow that one. We'll see what it takes us to. Yeah, here's the little brush that we walk through here, and it coming up to the lake here. And here's the view once we get down there. As you can see, they usually end up in a little beachy area. There's several of the loops you can just walk down like this. You'll find the little areas where you walk down. There's little beach areas where you can swim or launch a kayak or whatever from there. So anyway, and a nice view of Steamboat Rock there too. Let's get back on the trail, and I'll walk down to one of the other loops and show you what the trail looks like. Okay, we just walked down the trail a ways, and here's a takeoff. And this one goes right into, this is Bay Oh, excuse me, this is Cove Loop. And it looks like it's a newer loop. They're not near as, there's hardly any trees. The ones they do have look pretty young, so this is not a very little shade in this cove, or this campsite, this loop here. So anyway, do have a great view of Steamboat Rock though. It's early morning. We're about ready to take a little hike up the side of this hill and see how close we can get up to Steamboat Rock. So we'll come along and we'll see what we can see. Yeah, I got a nice little trail here, pretty wide, so we'll be walking up this nice gravel trail. Got to keep it a little bit of an eye out. I guess the park ranger says when we checked in here, the park ranger mentioned that the rattlesnakes are out, so you just got to be a little careful. And that's Steamboat Rock up there. Good morning for a hike. Got a little partly cloudy and in the 60s, so good time. Pretty much uphill. Starting to get a good, nice little view here. The campground down below on Banks Lake. Yeah, the real big campground here. Yeah, we're up here. Just the first little low part here, leveled out. There's Banks Lake going all the way down to Coulee City. And there's, and the path leads up a little trail behind these trees up here. Go ahead and walk up there and take a look. Supposedly we got a trail up here. They even got a picnic table up here. Oh, and a drinking fountain. Looks like we got another trail coming from the, they got several trails take off from the different loops. Looks like this one comes up and joins it here. And there's the trail. See how far up I can get. Another trail. Oh, had a little rabbit there going down the trail. I think he disappeared. Yeah, another trail meeting up here from probably one of the other camp loops. And there's the trail up there. Well, we're not quite to the top yet, but still got a little ways to go. We'll see how far we can get, but there's a nice viewpoint here. Banks Lake, little lake by the entrance of the park. Then you can see the campgrounds, all the different loops they have here. And there's the day use facility down there. Looks like there's several boats already out this morning fishing. So, okay. Trail, I think, heads up that way. Well, there's the trail. There's the view from the top of one of these buttes. So we're on the top of Steamboat Rock. There's Banks Lake looking south. We'll walk over to the edge. A couple other guys are up here too. Walk over to the edge and see if we can see the campground. But there's a nice 360 coming around to the north there. Yeah, and that's also part of Steamboat Rock over there. There's a trail going up. You can probably just barely see it, but it's going up that side. The trail split. You can go several ways around here. Now, this is one of the buttes that we're on. And I'm camped down that little campground there. And you can see there's several different loops here. They have different names also. And a little island there next to the campground. And the day use area there. And a swing up that way. And it's the way you go to Grand Coulee. Well, made it to the top on our way down, so a little easier going down. You can see from the trail here, so got a little ways to go down. Gotta watch your footing on this. A lot of loose rock. It's pretty hard too, so helps to have some shoes with some good tread on it for gripping. Even then, you gotta watch out for some of the loose stuff. But definitely a little easier going down than it was coming up. It's a fairly steep path up here. Okay, there's where we started down there. There's the trees with the picnic table. So, and we're gonna start. I'm gonna put the camera away. We're gonna start the steep part. May need both hands. Yeah, here's some of that steep trail. As you can see, it's pretty darn straight. Straight down. Yeah, it's you can see a lot of loose rock has come down here too. So you gotta be, and it goes down to there. Well, the weather here this afternoon, the night before we leave, kind of turned to crap. You can see we got real heavy winds. We got some light rain going. Everybody's rushing around trying to get their stuff put away before it gets blown away. Yeah, you can see the wind in those trees there. Yeah, it's really something here. Everybody's trying to get their stuff put away before it gets blown away. Just putting the rug away here, back of the pickup. And I had this thing right here. Look who was inside the rug. It was underneath the trailer all night, and he apparently crawled into it. Just put it in the back of the truck and he jumped out. Hey, just a little wrap up this morning. It's travel morning. We're headed home actually, and it's 8:30 in the morning, and people are picking up and a bunch of debris from last night's storm. Yeah, the winds were just crazy. Got some rain last night too, so this morning it's still in the upper 60s, but boy is it muggy. But just a couple notes on the Steamboat Rock State Park. Looking on the maps and stuff, there are no trailer dumps stations here. All the trailer sites, RV sites, have water, electric, sewer hookups. But the tent sites, if you brought a trailer in and happen to be in one of the tent sites, there's a day use facility about less than 5 miles north of this park that does have a trailer dump. So anyway, just a little note there. Otherwise, had a great time here. Went down and did a little swimming in the lake yesterday, and that was fun. The dogs enjoyed the water too. When it was 90 degrees out, it felt pretty good. Anyway, we will see you down the road there, and so safe travels. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed the video and hit the subscribe button so you can follow along on our journeys. Safe travels.